friends, my name is Renuka. Welcome to my channel, and now I'm showcasing maybe one or two card with the die of the month kit by Makers Mart. I already made some cards, I think the 4 cards, and you can see those videos on my blog. I'll link them, and same time you can see the unboxing of the kit also. So this is the die kit, no paper or stamp will come with it, and this cutout this die plate is came with the last month kits, and I'll use that in the combination of this month kit. So I just choose 2 neutral color papers. One is in cool gray color and one is in like craft color. Then I went ahead and used this paper pack, and it's like very thin paper, and this one is like 120 GSM. So these sheets I use and cut out some of the leaves and butterflies from this. And I went ahead and make this stamp which says "As special friend like you," and I use this from Simon's Love Special Edition kit. So now if you cut out this die thoroughly fully, you will get this kind of frame. But if you want some kind of panel here, so I'll show you, and we'll make some kind of interactive card today. So I'll just put this frame and I cut out, but I didn't cut out this portion. So I just went through with my machine and I put this plate, the upper plate, B plate, like this. So in this way you die cut out the partially, it's also called the partial die cutting. So now what happened, we'll get this kind of flip. So you can score this or just fold it by your hand, and I'll secure this with more paper or something. So before that I want to adhere the whole thing to this paper. Now all these papers are 11 by 4 and a quarter. So I just trim it out something, and then I'm planning to put this inside this flip, and I will decorate all this portion by using those dies. So it's kind of interactive card that when you flip around you can see the sentiment will reveal. And after this I'll little bit speed up the process so you can see the things. So now I'm just cutting the excess paper. First of all, I didn't want to share this process because somehow I didn't get a proper trim here. But then rather than making another card and putting so much efforts in that, I decided to just go ahead with whatever I had. And the final come out is nice. Sometimes you don't like the things, but yeah, it's not a perfect thing, but yeah, it come out really nice, and the trick and idea really works here. So now I'm just adhering the frame and the top portion of that panel to the gray cardstock, and then I have this gray frame and I will attach that to the inner frame, and it will match perfectly because both frames are cut out from the same dies. At the same time it will little bit reinforce the top side of the portion where we create a flip. Now here I am just planning to insert that card where I stamp the friend sentiment, and before that I'll attach the whole panel to the main card base, and it is A2 size craft cardstock. Now somehow I decided first of all that I will put that sentiment inside, but the main and trick and idea was here that I make some kind of hidden sentiment. So I just see you can do that also, and you can put 2 sentiments basically. Now I'm just kind of planning that where I want to put this thing. So I have this a little piece of the acetate, and I'm kind of planning that use to acetate that to flip that card over, so recipient can easily understand that you have to flip that. Otherwise sometimes it little bit missing or something like that. You need some kind of instruction there, pull a tab or pull me or something that recipient can understand. So I'm using just this leftover from the projects, and I have lots of those acetate, and I'll sure make some more cards with them. And I just use those pattern papers here. Now I want to something more on the background. First of all I decided to use that Darcy embossing folder. Then I go with Cuttlebug because the flowers are a little bit smaller. You can use anything, whatever you have in your stash. You can use the wooden crane pattern, will also work here. I choose a quite a neutral colors here, but you can go with pop of colors and nice pattern papers or the cardstock. That will also work really nice with this streak, or you can create the whole thing with the watercolor paper also. So after this I just decided, so now I will put everything using Tombow Mono glue. You can use any liquid adhesive, or you can use uh, drops of glossy accent here. And I'm kind of just creating a simple pattern here, nothing fancy, just layering those two butterflies. And now I'm just decided to insert the here the main panel, the hidden sentiment panel. Before that I decided to cut out these butterflies from that panel, so it kind of matching, and the same way it have kind of decorative inside too. Then attach those two leaves and just go through a couple of times with my cuttlebug, and then I just attach those things inside. And I just want to make the little bit pop little bit, so I didn't put the whole glue all around. I just put the middle body glue on the butterfly, same for the panel also. And for the leaves also I just put little bit of glue on the upper corners, although they do not lift that much, but still they having the 3D kind of effect inside too. Now as I have lots of leftovers and I just love to decorate inside of the card, so I'm just putting those butterflies, some leaf inside, so it kind of matching all together, that inside and outside. And there are plenty of room to write sentiment inside too. So this is kind of interactive card that where recipient can open that panel and see. You can put a gift card envelope also there to put, or you can put a cash also. So these are the little tricks that I want to share with you. And I'm just adding couple of white dots and hearts shapes by using a white gel pen. You can decorate it many ways. I choose here a little bit of Nuvo drops, and somehow my Nuvo drops didn't work properly at that first time. Then I use some of the 3D dots also in white color, and these one are in copper color. You can go anything, you can use enamel dots or some kind of sequence, whatever you feel free to use there. Now for the second card I just use watercolor cardstock, and I decorate out that heart and stamp it already. And now I'm using MFT's panel 27 blueprint die, and cut out that scallop frame. And now I'm just adding a Z clean color markers, and I'm just putting couple of colors. On the heart I put red and magenta and pink, and here I'm putting the orange and yellows. I just want to scrub a little bit of colors and then split off the little bit of water. I just want a very quick background here, and I use a normal brush to just mix little bit. And some of the magenta color is on my front panel also, but I don't mind that. I just put little bit of more water with the brush, and I just use the leftover from that to clean the butterfly there. I'll use that butterfly inside of the card. And now I'm kind of drying all the things and buffing out the extras and putting this card panel together on the yellow card base. And I just want to add a little bit more, so I'm just putting the off-white cardstock inside. I'll put that butterfly inside too. And then for the front panel here, I'm just not putting the fun foam or the raised panel on the main panel, but I'll use the raised panel on the heart shape here. Basically for this technique I'm just using, I want to make some kind of stencil and use those stencil from the dies, but I want to do something different card, that's why I do all this stuff. Now I'm using here a golden Winkazilla pen, and these are the flowers which came in a kit, and I use those as my stencil here. You can create the whole background with these kind of flowers or leaves or butterflies too, but I just put on those on one side, and then I'm just going the places where I didn't see the shimmer. And then I use the same die and make some flowers with them, and I made some leaves with them also, and just put that on the one corner and add little bit of glitter there too. So nothing fancy, this card is quite a simple one. I just want to give an idea about the stencil. I decided to add that butterfly color. Those I cut out that part basically because it is looking like too much. Then I decided to add something more, so I cut out some flowers and leaves from Prima golden volume, and then I'll use the yellow Nuvo drops to just put between the like flower centers, and inside I just stick that butterfly. And yeah, that completes today's 2 card. I just want to share on these 2 ideas. I hope you like it. If you like it, so you can subscribe to my channel to see more projects. You can follow me on Facebook, Pinterest and Instagram too. Soon I will come with the new cards with the hero arts kit. I already shared the 2 card, and if you want to watch that, you can see that unboxing plus 2 cards videos there. And if you want to see what I made with the same kit, Maker's Smart Die of the Month kit, you can watch that video too. I'll make sure that I link both the videos at the end of this video. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.